Assalamu alaikum, student of class 10. I am your ICT teacher Khurshid Alam Rani from Square High School and College, and today I am going to show you how to use type tool of Adobe Illustrator software. And also this is the end part of your Adobe Illustrator software tutorial. So let's get started. Writing is mandatory for the covers of books, magazines, posters, advertisements, cards, etc. The type tool is used for writing in Illustrator. In Adobe Illustrator, if you look carefully in the toolbar, there is showing icon or tool which is look like T. This is a type tool. In this tool there are 7 types of type tools are there. In Adobe Illustrator CC or latest version, there are 7 types of tool, and older version of Adobe Illustrator like Adobe Illustrator CS or older version than that, you will get 6 type of type tools. Arrangement of writing can be done in 3 ways with these type tools. For example, point text, area text, and path text. At first, we will see about point text. In the point text process, the way of typing is very easy. To type in this process, select the type tool from the toolbox and click any blank space on the screen. If you click with the type tool, you will see 2 word lorem ipsum. It's a dummy text and which is meaningless. In Adobe Illustrator CC it will appear, but previous version of Adobe Illustrator it will not be appeared. Now click on that, a cursor will appear on the screen, and press backspace to remove this dummy text, and now you can type your desired text. This is text. Okay, now here a button is for character, and click here, a character panel will be appeared. You can also visible the character panel from window button and go to type and then click on character. It will be visible here. Okay, you can also make visible the character panel by pressing Ctrl T. Okay, now selecting letters. Letters and words can be selected according to the rules of word processing while the type tool is selected. Click with the direct selection tool in the writing. The entire type part, that is enter writing with the baseline, will be selected. Now changing color of the letter. To change the color of the letter, the requisite letter or writing should be selected. Click on the color bar of the color palette. Now deleting letters. A letter or letters or a paragraph or the entire writing can be deleted by pressing backspace or delete button if it is selected. Suppose if I want to delete only a letter, then you have to click on type tool and the cursor like icon will be visible. Then click beside the letter that you want to delete, then click backspace, and required letter will be deleted. Or if you want to delete entire text, select the text with direct selection tool, then click delete or backspace, the entire text will be deleted. Okay, now enlarging or reducing font size. Select the text and go to the character panel, and there will be an option of set the font size, and there are two upward arrow and downward arrow are visible here. Click upward to enlarge or click downward to reduce the font size. You can also reduce or enlarge the font size by clicking this point and selecting this point of the drop down list. You can also choose your desired font size. Okay, now increasing or decreasing font size vertically or horizontally. There are two options on character panels, that is this one is vertical scale and this one is horizontal scale. If you increase the vertical scale, then the text will stretching vertically or enlarging vertically, and if you increase the percentage of horizontal scale, the text will enlarged or stretching with horizontally. Okay, normally its default value is 100%, and if you want to change your vertical and horizontal scaling as per requirement. Okay, now baseline shift. If any text is written with the direct selection tool is selected, the line seen below the text is called baseline. Shifting the lower edge of the text up or down is called baseline shift. Okay, selecting the measurement number from the drop down menu of in set baseline shift box of the character panel, or typing measurement number directly in the set the baseline shift box, the measurement of baseline shift should be fixed. The use of negative number will take the text below the baseline, and conversely positive number will bring the text above the baseline. Okay, now I am selecting a letter that I want to shift the baseline. Now I am using the negative number and it will take the text below the baseline. Okay, and if I select this letter and I put the positive number, it will shift or bring the text above the baseline. Okay, the leading, the space before that I have to write 2 or 3 lines. This is line 2, this is line 3. Okay, the space between the lines is called leading, which can be required for the text containing many lines. Okay, now select the text, and there is a button for the set the leading in the character panel, and put 6 point here. The space between the lines will be reduced, and if you increase the value of the leading point, then it will increase the space between the line. Okay, now area text. Any text typed or placed in square, rectangular, circular, elliptical or any closed path is called area text. To type or arrange text in a closed path, create a square, rectangular or circular or elliptical path. I am creating a circular path. After selecting the type tool, place the mouse pointer on the closed path. The type tool will take the shape of area type tool. Okay, Now click on the anchor point of the path, and the insertion point will be placed inside the closed path, which will be used as a text box or a text container. Now start writing. When you will reach the right edge of the line, the insertion pointer will automatically go down the next line. If typing continues in this way, the next line will be automatically started. Mobile 07711. Okay. Now typing in the path. Typing inside and outside the closed path and below and above the open path can be done with Path Type tool of Illustrator. Typing inside and outside a circular object can making a monogram can be done. Making a circular object, and if it is filled with color, click the none icon either of the color palette or toolbox, or delete the color of the circle. Select the type on a path tool from the toolbox. As the circle is selected, click the anchor point of the circle with the tool, and insertion point will be placed outside the path of the circle. Okay. If the text is selected with direct selection tool, you will find here two lines with boxes. And if I place the mouse pointer here, you will see an icon with right arrow, and if I place here, you will see an icon with left arrow. If I click here with mouse and drag right side, then the position of the text will be moved. Now here is another vertical line will be visible. If you click here and move upward, then the text will be shifted inside the circle. Okay, by clicking and dragging inside and outside, we can shift the text inside or outside the circle. If you shift the text inside the circle, then you will look your some text or part of your text is missing, and you look closely, there is a plus sign with this handle is showing. If I click and drag with direct selection tool, then the missing text will be visible, missing part of the text will be visible. Okay, similarly we can write on an open path. Now I am going to write on an open path, and for this I am making an open path by using pen tool. Now click on a type on a path tool and click here. Okay, you can change the position of your text by clicking and moving this handle. Okay, creating outline of the letters. When the outline of letters is created, the edge of the letter will be transformed into path. By clicking and dragging the path and the anchor point, the shape of the letter can be changed. To create the outline of the letters, select one or more than one letter or word with the direct selection tool. Give the create outline command from the type menu or press Shift Ctrl O, and selected text will be transformed into outline. Go to type menu and click create outline. Now if you look closely, that these are not available as a font. This is now convert with the shape. Now selecting each letter individually, you can change your letters as you want to, and selecting with the direct selection tool and clicking with this anchor point, you can change the design as you want to. Placement of image in Illustrator. To place an image in Illustrator, give the place command from the file menu and place dialog box will come. Go to file menu and click on place command, and dialog box will come. And now select your required file and click place. Okay, a cross sign will be viewed on the image when the image of the Photoshop or any other file is placed in Illustrator. Click outside, cross sign will be removed, and click the image with the selection tool. The image will be selected and 4 resize boxes on the 4 arms and the 4 angles will be viewed, and by clicking and dragging the resize boxes, the image can either be enlarged or reduced. Okay, you can rotate like this, you can resize like this. Clicking and dragging on the corner, you can resize the image like this. I can also rotate like this. Okay student, that was all about for today. In next class I will discuss about database management system. Till then, goodbye.